So this game we are about to start playing is Omnicron, which is the Wildcats B team, versus Dogma. I'm Zoe.
I'm Beck.
And I'm Eva.
And we're going to be commentating, which a game that's hopefully going to be really exciting.
Yeah, this is the semi-final this morning. We've got one of the semi-finals on this front field and the second one on the field behind.
They're lining up for the pool very slowly, taking their time, even though the hooter has gone.
Normal Sunday morning shenanigans. Players have now realised they should probably be on both sidelines, so are slowly meandering across the field.
It's a bit of a breeze this morning, changing things up from yesterday.
Quite a brisk breeze.
Hopefully that won't affect either team's game too much. We might get to see some zone from it. That'll be exciting.
I'm so excited, Zoe. Are
I'm
you
so excited.
Looks like Wildcats have the disc, so they're starting on D. Peter Hubin with the pull.
Will he brick it? First point.
His pulls have been improving over the season quite a bit, quite along with some up and coming other talent on the team.
We've got a hand from Dogma.
They are ready to go.
Here comes the pull.
Not a bad pull, not enough loft in my opinion, but you know.
But a strong chase down. Swinging it to the sideline.
They appear to be playing some sort of safari zone by the looks of it.
Forcing Dogma onto that sideline.
Joe with the disc. Back to Flounder. Back to Joe on the sideline. Sticky on the mark.
Wildcats defense keeping that
Up
on that
to
line.
Eric. And to Joe again, staying on this close sideline. Swinging. Across to Toby. He's given instruction. Just in the middle of the field now. Oh, over the top.
Will this be the break for Dogma?
Just outside the end zone. Swinging. And
Lovely
a
goal.
score for Toby.
Good, cool play from Dogma. Very relaxed, very in control.
Nice chillio.
No turnovers in the first point. It's what you want to see on a Sunday morning.
I thought what we wanted to see is a first point drop pull.
Tom Curtis appears to be still doing his warm-up on the way to the line.
Will he continue this warm-up throughout the first point? Will Wildcats be able to meet Dogma in their no-turn first point?
We've got some of the coaches from Wildcats right in front of us, discussing some sweet strats. We won't let the listeners in on it though.
Now people from Dogma also appear to be warming up on the line. Maybe this is the new thing.
Nando's got the disc ready to pull. We've got a hand from Wildcats. Here we go. Big pull from Nando.
Floating nicely.
Beautiful pull. Bravely caught by Tyler.
No throws off before the mark set.
Peter Hubin with the disc. He likes to huck it. Huge layout D from Tom Fraser.
That's what we want to see.
He's picking up the disc to Nando. Aggressive fakes. Dave Sanders also likes to huck it.
Restrains himself.
Playing safe.
Aggressive mark. Nando's got the disc on the far sideline.
Keeping a cool head again.
Oh, there's a call. Maybe a bit of contact.
Foul has been called.
But is an offensive or a defensive foul? Can't tell. No hand signals used, unfortunately.
It is uncontested.
Calls of give go. Nice defense by Wildcats. Getting to a high stall. Puts it up.
Dogma comes through with a disc. Catching it right in between two Wildcats players. Can Dogma get another turn?
If it's as spectacular as the last one, I'll be excited to see it.
More layout Ds. But the next one should be a Callahan.
Still waiting for a hand from Wildcats. Here we go. Pull from Joe. Nice pull. Tyler picking up. Centers it to Nick. Nick looking calm with the disc. To Tyson. Looking at
Nice
Tim
fakes.
Crawshaw. Gets it to Peter. I think he might put it. Oh, holsters.
Nice grab.
Tim with the disc.
Centering it to Tyson.
Oh, another D from Tom Fraser.
He is on fire.
Another call on the mark.
The same two people.
Definitely a pair of sometimes hotheads on the field. But
Maybe they need to hug it out.
Discs in. Oh, pick called. Everyone getting into position.
Hopefully we can go slightly longer this time without a call.
Joe with the disc on the sideline, looking to reset.
Nice
Gets it
break.
to Flounder.
Lovely
to
pass to
Nando.
Nando.
Call on the sideline.
again, another foul call between Nando and Hoban.
Again, more hugs needed.
Feisty.
Panu the coach. Panu's getting in on the action, getting some words in. Still unresolved by the looks of it. Nando's sticking his booty out, so you know, it's
Swings to Joe.
He wants that huck.
Reset
Lovely
to
break.
T-Frey.
Nice
Bit of-
handler movement.
Give go between Tom and Joe.
Nando managed to touch it without having a foul called.
Centered to Nando. Nice.
Lovely break. Again a break.
Oh.
Can he toe it in? No.
Where was the lay?
Just out the side. Needed the
I'm
greatest.
I'm not sure if that one was layable. It was unfortunate execution from the Dogma player. Up until that point, they had been very, very safe with the disc. It was nice to watch. Excellent play.
They could have laid for the greatest, though. Where's the commitment?
Yeah, use your imagination, Beck.
Will Wildcats make the most of this opportunity?
Nick Panu with the disc. Big throw goes up.
Going to Sam. Can he
Sam
pull it
Masters
down?
is very tall.
Lovely
Grabs
grab.
it, puts it up. And a point for Wildcats.
Easily catchable.
Tim easily grabs it in the zone, making it look like a walk in the park. Unfortunately, so far the game hasn't been a walk in the park for Wildcats, and they probably still need to step up their D.
Got a lot of Christchurch supporters on the sideline this morning. The women's team's out to support Dogma. Not a lot of support for Wildcats though. Nick Panu's got the frisbee.
Can they all on Wildcats embrace their inner T-fray and get a layout D?
Hand from Dogma. Woof woof. Pull goes up.
Nice and floaty.
Beautiful pull. Right in the corner. It appears it hit the line just as it was coming in, and it's been bricked. Unfortunate for Wildcats. That was looking like a beautiful possibility for their defence.
Toby bringing the disc to the brick mark. Mike Bogecki on the mark. Looks like man D. Here we go. Oh.
Bit of a wobbly forehand, but it is scooped up.
Nice pressure from
Miscommunication.
Wildcats. Tim Crawshaw picks up the disc.
Lovely
Looking to the
forehand
end
down the line.
zone. Too far.
Looks like a little bit too much juice from young Isaac Harper, looking to hit Owen in the end zone, but unfortunately just a little bit out of reach. Toby again, picking up the disc, looking calm and composed. Puts up a big hug. That's beautiful, but the Wildcats
Noah.
3v1. That looks a little bit like a... It looked really nice. I mean...
When you put up a lovely huck, but no one on your team had the same idea as you.
That face win. So disappointed. Moving on to defense now for Dogma.
If I huck, someone will go chase it, right? I don't have to wait for them to cut.
It is Dogma. Woof woof. They should be retrieving those pulls.
Go fetch.
Sticky making a hard cut. Looked off by Panu. Panu's now engaging Isaac. Isaac's struggling to get away from his defender and has to clear. A sweet little pop to Bogacki, and he's looking long, but no, again short. Reese Hearn coming in. Tim Crawshaw with the disc. To Bogacki. Looking deep. Isaac Harper pops a sweet one to Reese Hearn.
This is a nice flow up the field.
Big hug from Nick Panu. Run, Owen. Get there. Oh, again, Owen, the unlucky receiver in that end zone, not able to clean up what could have been a beautiful score.
But we never know what would have happened if you had laid out.
The viewers will just have to use their imagination.
Can Wildcats get a turn right on their end zone line? Joe walking to pick up the disc. Looks like man defense again. Ollie going long. Nick's not too bothered. Give go, give go. Gives it to Toby on the sideline. Oh, over the head. And a
Callahan!
Reese Hearn reads the disc, snaffles it, looks beautiful.
I'd like to point out that this is Toby's second Callahan of the tournament. If you'd like to watch the group game, you can see the other one.
Thank you, Dogma. Wow. That was Matt Grace there with the yarns, the facts. Wildcats on the line. Pete Cadman with the disc. They do call him the freight train, Eva. It's because he just chugs right on through. Wildcats coming in on defense. We don't yet have a hand from Dogma.
It appears Wildcats got their head back in the game.
They are getting their head in the game, and that's really a good feeling.
Little High School Musical reference there, Big. Pull goes up. Pretty good.
Strong
Will
chase.
it stay in? It does. Eric Manuka Booty catches the pull. Back to Eric. Good booty. To the sideline. Joe's got it now. Lots of hard cutting Dogma woof woofs.
Nice handler movement.
Lots of fakes and a break.
Beautiful break.
And
Puck
it
goes up.
Oh!
And a spike.
Sam Linnartz with the grab. Bell's boyfriend threw that huck.
She was very excited about pointing that out to us.
And Kat's boyfriend caught it. Looking like a tight game, Zoe.
It really is. I hope it stays that way with more Callahans.
And more layout Ds.
Exactly.
I wonder if we can get a score report from the other final, the other semi-final on the other side.
Hand up from Luke Humphreys on the Wildcats team. Looking to play some sweet offense, hopefully.
Pull from Joe.
Looks nice, looks nice. Caught by Tim. Quick pass to Tyler. He's looking down the line, but no one's there. Oh, he puts up the big hook to Tim Crawshaw, who's run straight from catching the pull. Can he box, though? Oh, yes, he can box. Oh, beautiful. Excellent play from one of the fastest Wildcats. Dogma may have earlier said woof woof, but Wildcats have replied. Meow meow.
You saw he nicely stayed in front of his player, slowing down, so the defense could not get to the disc.
Sweet box. All tied up at 3-3. Philip jogging across the field. Sideways, yeah, maybe also getting his warm-up on.
Who doesn't warm up 6 points into the game?
Dogma looking like they're having some serious chats after that point.
Hard chase, Wildcats, hard chase!
Tyson's pull had so much power behind it, he fell down.
Fantastic. Look at the loft on it, though. If that's what it takes to get that sort of loft, I'm okay with it. Big hug, big hug. Everyone's chasing it down.
1.
He catches it, number 12.
4 versus 1, and he comes down
Beautiful,
with the disc.
beautiful pop back. Looking at the zone, looking. Sweet pop off. Oh, and he rips it down, pops it off to a handler, and gets the score as well. What a play.
Lovely break throw.
That's Cat Teo's boyfriend.
Managed just to tweak it again, unfortunately. Always very disappointing to see injuries hampering the play at high-level tournaments like this.
Very unfortunate. However, it does remind me of at tournaments when people go to pull and there's a tape across the front line and they trip over. That's less unfortunate. That's just funny.
Peter Hoban catches the pull. Looks straight to Isaac. Looks straight to Tyler. Some movement. And Dogma are throwing a zone. They're stuck on the sideline. Nice break from Isaac. Moving to Sam Masters.
Swinging all the way across.
Not gaining much ground, but still, the swing is happening.
As long as they can keep up this chilio.
Oh, T-frame with the almost layout D. That was beautiful.
Has he gotten too cocky with them, though?
Possibly. Peter Hoban with the disc, looking downfield. No one's... Hammer, big hammer. Who's there? Tom Curtis on the other end.
Tom Curtis.
Up-and-coming talent from Tom Curtis, and a beautiful looking hammer from Peter Hoban.
If you leave that man unmarked in the end zone, he will score.
It's now 4-all. Nick Panu kind of calling a line. He wants Tyler on.
Who doesn't want Tyler on? He's a fantastic up-and-coming talent. Again, lots of young talent coming through this B team. More of the experience is stuck on the A team over the other semi-final. Speaking of young talent, on the Wildcats team, yesterday one of their... Ironically, Nick Panu has just walked past. One of the oldest members of the Wildcats team, giving me some strange looks. But one of the lines on the streamed game yesterday had an average age of 21. Ooh. And no turnovers on that line. Credo now with the disc, looking good.
Working it up that sideline.
Sam Lenartz with the disc.
Nice break.
Toby's got it. Centers to Eric. Into the middle to number 17. Back to Toby.
Almost getting there.
There's a pick called. Tyson catching downfield. This in. Down the line to Toby. Swings it to Eric. To Phil. Into the centre to Joe.
Nice chilio we're seeing here. Just waiting for
Another
that open
break.
player.
low, but he holds on to it.
Fakes the hammer from the ground.
To Joe again. Eric Manuka Booty directing traffic to Toby.
Dogma just can't quite get that final pass to the end zone.
Joe again. Looking for the break.
Lovely break.
And he gets it to Phil.
For the score.
Peter Hoban looking very disappointed with that. Score currently 5-4 to Dogma. Some clinical looking ultimate just around the zone. Being patient with their options, not taking anything too hasty. Pano on the line. The player coach giving his experience to those ready to play some sweet offense, hopefully. And Nando on the sideline getting strapped up.
You may have just seen Rachel sprint across the field for his aid.
I think she's mouthing for the booty, but can't tell. Phillips helping.
I think he just wants to touch Nando's calf.
I mean, who doesn't? Very muscular. I'm not sure if there's enough tape, though, to fix what possibly could be quite a serious injury. Anyway, the pull is up. Back to play. Panu picks up, looking calm and collected. Bops it to Tim.
Pop.
Oh. Luke Humphreys went deep, coming back under. Crimmage is gone. Swinging it calmly between the handlers. Oh, and that's what happens when you don't go to the disc.
You get deed.
Brutal Beck. Dogma on the quick transition. Tom Fraser with the disc. Up the line to number 25, Declan. Back to T. Frey.
Lovely breaks.
Up to 99. Looking for T. Frey every second pass. And he puts it in. Score for Dogma, 6-4.
After being right on that sideline, they managed to break it all the way across the field. Score on the opposite corner.
Beautiful play. And a timeout has been called. Not sure from which team. Likely to be Wildcats, though. You may see Eva sprinting across the field. Well, jogging across the field. Get a score. Shots fired from Rachel on the sideline saying that was her sprint.
That's as fast as she gets.
Maybe when she's wearing sweatpants.
And slides.
In the other semi-final across the way, Wildcats top team is up 7-3 against Group. Looking very happy.
Nando looks like he's fully strapped, putting on an ankle brace over top of all that strapping tape he's got on under there, and may look like he will be back on the field.
You can tell the two A and B Wildcats teams train together. They have synchronized timeouts. The A team has now also called a timeout has now also been called on the other field.
Rachel crossing the field. Also another good booty player.
Nando's no longer over here, so why would she stay? I think that's her logic.
True.
Big cheer from Wildcats.
Bell on the sideline is accusing us of gossip. Very untrue. Very untrue.
We would never gossip.
I feel very, very offended. I mean, we're talking about booties in general. We're not talking about booties in relation to particular booties. Yeah. It's commentating on excellent sports figures.
Everyone's looking for Sticky. Here he comes. Pumped.
Screaming onto the field.
I hope he runs like that during the point. Looks like a very strong line from Wildcats. Looking to put this one in after the timeout.
Is this the fabled passion fruit line? Passion fruit.
Across the way, apparently Wildcats have taken half. It's very exciting. I'm looking forward to this Wildcats final.
Big calls from Eva. Not yet at halftime on this field. With the Wildcats B team still 2 points down. We'll see if this passion fruit line can turn things around. Nick Panu is looking ready to roll. Pull coming from Dogma. Looking nice. The wind definitely is picking up, making it a little bit harder to get those nice passes off. Sam to Panu. To Hoob. He's looking deep, as he usually does. Oh, Tyler getting big!
Ooh,
that was
lovely catch.
Excellent contest between the two players. That looked fantastic. Sticky screams for the disc as he runs deep, but has to come under. Oh, Timage is looking.
Big fake there, but does not
Panu's
throw the
got
hat.
disc. Sticky coming under. Tyson coming. Sneaking through. Oh, and the disc goes down. Unfortunately, didn't come back in either by the looks of things. A little bit less composure maybe from the passion fruit line than we expected.
Do they have the defense to win it back?
Tyler on defense. T-Frey with the sweet layout grab. That looks right. And a huge hammer! Conservation of greatness, though, doesn't put quite enough love on that throw. Oh,
far in
exciting
front of-
play, though. Exciting play.
Just slightly too far in front of his player.
Oh, T-Frey, you got to spread the love.
I think he was trying to give the rest of his team opportunity to lay out.
True. I mean, he has been looking really cool this game. And I guess he's just trying to spread the love to make the rest of his team look that cool. But they're not taking him up on the offer, which I find really disappointing.
I also find that very disappointing.
Crimmage is looking deep and comes straight under. Tyler stuck with the disc for what seems like possibly a... Oh, attempted layout D from the Credo player.
Almost a Callahan. Tyson comes through with the disc, though.
Big fake long.
They need
To
to
Timage.
get out of their own end zone.
And to Tyler. Tyler looking composed with the disc. Puts a big one! Sticky's running! He's getting there. Oh, beautiful throw. Tyler, young talent, looking fantastic. Puts it. Sam Masters, you better lay! Okay, he didn't need to, but he should have.
His arms are too long. He does not need to lay.
I mean, tall people in general are less close to a circle, so laying out is harder for them. Some people say that. Eva says it's true, and I mean, being a taller person than I, that's probably the truth. Very tight game at 6-5, currently still to Dogma. The wind again dying down, so hopefully maybe some more big pulls, big hunks going up.
Makes for an exciting game.
Yeah, the wind has been quite capricious this weekend. It's been on and off, definitely, making it quite hard to sort of predict what throws you may or may not be able to get off this weekend. Big pull from Tyson. He didn't fall over this time, which may have been a bad thing because that pull has gone right out. Unfortunate.
Joe walking to collect the disc. Delivered at the 3 metre dotted line. Good rules knowledge there. Joe walking to the brick mark. Dan Davis on the mark. Swings
Swing.
it to Declan. And it's a zone.
Swing across the field.
Very noisy on the sideline. Oh, nice jink from Declan to Sam.
They've transferred to man.
He's looking at his reset. Swings it into the middle. Joe's directing traffic. Pick call.
Quite a crowd on the sideline, making it a little bit hard to see play.
How inconsiderate of them.
Yeah. How dare they be excited about this game and about their fellow regional players. Some beautiful movement around the zone. Return on the mark. Shifts. Luke Humph on the mark. Big one into the zone. And a score
Nice.
for Dogma. And a spike.
Dogma very excited with that hold. It's now 7-5.
Can they take half this point?
Nando's back on. That's a good sign. Don't like to see people getting injured. Looking forward to the women's semi-finals later today. We've got Capital Punishment versus Hamilton at 11. And Chicks versus Zodiac also at 11. I believe the Capital Punishment game is being filmed. That'll be followed by the men's final. And then the women's final at 2:45.
Please tune in for the men's final halftime show. Gertz is going to be featuring in this halftime show.
Will there be some dabs?
There definitely will be.
Gert's the most gangster ultimate player in New Zealand. That man can dab. You are right, Eva.
Apparently he has got something all prepared.
I'm excited. I didn't know this. I'm just very excited. Big pull, Isaac to Cadman. Peter Cadman, maybe looking for Peter? No, looking for Tyler. Tyler's looking for Peter though. Big pull goes up. There's 3 defenders on just Peter. It's in the zone. Oh, he gets a hand to it. He gets a hand to it, but doesn't
can't
manage to
pull it
rip
down.
Surrounded by 3 defenders in the end zone, it would have been quite a take, but very difficult one. Possibly a poor option.
Did Tyler put too much faith in his receiver?
Possibly. I mean, with 3 defenders, one of them being T-Frey, I'm not sure I would have put that one myself.
Isaac bidding for that.
Isaac stops the huck going up. Excellent stuff. All the receivers are coming under. There's none of their defenders are under, though. That's beautiful movement. Oh, big huck looking up. Big huck. T-Frey says yes. Oh, unfortunately, Dinks. Unfortunately.
And that's why you always catch with 2 hands.
If you have the opportunity, just do it. Why not? Why not touch the disc with 2 hands?
With 3 hands?
2 hands. God damn it.
Tyler in a tricky position.
Doesn't huck it away this time.
Oh, not a Callahan. To Peter. He's looking. Riley going deep. Riley's still going.
Looked off.
Dave's not really interested.
Travel called.
Pete Cameron with the disc. Looking. He finds Sticky. Riley's still hanging out deep. In comes Isaac. Nice dump by Sticky. Pete Cadman back with the frisbee. Gives it to Isaac. Peter Hubin running deep. Riley
Big
comes
swing.
all the way under. That was his plan, I'm sure, all along.
Big swing back the other way.
Oh.
A fumble.
And
deemed out. He
Unfortunate.
clearly needed the third hand that time.
I think he actually just needed a third foot, or just one of his feet to just be in, and the other two to be up.
Joe with the disc. Travel called. Sam Masters on the mark. Eric Manuka Booty with the disc. Puts it
Break.
out to Nando. Timeout called.
Probably see some strategic play come out here from Dogma.
Likely to be looking at it to run an end zone play, which I'm excited to see.
Hopefully it involves a layout. Otherwise, why did they bother with the timeout?
Why indeed. T-Frey is on, so it's likely to be on. You may be able to hear Justin Mellon on the field calling for Dogma to get their crap together. They appear to be forming two different circles. The line that's on is ready to go, ready to have some chats. Dogma appear to be doing some sort of ritual on the field. I'm not sure if this is allowed. Yoga, perhaps, or maybe just some sort of weather dance to keep the rain away. Or the wind. This is Wellington.
They appear to be singing Swing Home Sweet Chariot in sign language.
Shout out to our UK listeners, Mara and Josh. Nice to hear that you're tuning in. I hear Mara's going to stay up all night to watch
That's
the women's
commitment.
final.
We know the support from all our viewers is really appreciated. Wildcats getting in on defense.
It's me again. I'd also like to point out that Dogma have the tournament's leading men's choir in this for this year.
Was that a beautiful rendition of Swing Home Sweet Chariot? Swing Low, yeah, beautiful. Perhaps it is in reference to what their play might be, swinging low.
Maybe.
That's a good observation, Beck.
I mean, if they swing it and then they throw something low, there will be a layout. And I mean, that's what Zoe wants.
It is what I want.
And they could take half with this, so obviously an excellently strategic timeout. Nando with the disc, Sticky on D. They look like they're ready to roll. Except for Pete Cadman. He's wandering around the back. He just doesn't seem to know where he is on defense.
He should probably defend someone, or at least some space.
Nando's standing above the disc. He's picking it up now. Coming in on one. Here we go. Swings it to Joe. Ooh. Give go. Puts it out into the middle to Dave Sanders. And a forehand to T-Frey. He manages to stay on his feet. Amazing.
Disappointing.
I was expecting the low swing. Unfortunately, they just swung it normally, and it was beautiful play.
It was a lovely goal
And that is half.
for Dogma.
Woof woof. Gertz is on the other field, much to Eva's disappointment, so no dabs will be had in the halftime. No, she looks very serious, very ready for her semi-final. Time show. It's time for some interviews here with some of the ladies Christchurch players. Looking good on field.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
And your boyfriend's looking like they're doing pretty good too. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, pretty good. Really good.
Saw Sam catch some stuff. How do you feel about that, Kat?
I feel awesome. Sam is my boyfriend. He is the best in the world to me. I think everyone should know that.
Aww. How do you feel in general at the moment about the Christchurch, their plays so far, Belle?
I'm so proud of them. I don't think they even thought that they were going to play as well as they have this tournament. So it's pretty cool. No.
T-Frey's layout Ds have been really impressive.
Yeah, he's also my boyfriend. Just yeah, everyone
Okay.
that scored is my boyfriend. But
Yeah.
Sam is the best, so yeah.
So he's your number one boyfriend.
Yeah, Sam's my number one, and then T-Frey's number two.
Do you have a
and
number three?
Yeah, Nando sits somewhere there, but it's debatable which one he is.
If
but
he's
yeah.
3 or 4, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Who's the other one he's vying with for 3rd or 4th place?
Yeah,
I mean,
so
there are
many
some
options.
good looking sports figures out there.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Eric Manuka booty.
Yeah, Manuka booty.
Is
I don't know
Yeah.
if he feels comfortable talking about his booty.
okay. We have.
Not that he feels like
Yeah. I mean, as New Zealand Ultimate Player sports booties go, he's definitely out
Definitely.
there. Kelsey Billick, another one. Her booty's
yeah.
up there.
Oh yeah.
Is she your number 3?
She's unfortunately she is the hot one though.
Yeah.
So no one can be her partner, as in no one
Yeah.
in New Zealand right now. Yeah, just not hot enough.
No one's hot enough.
I suspect there are many.
Wildcats on the line. Not sure if they're looking ready to go. They look a little bit lackluster. Maybe after that 8-point sort of lead that Dogma has managed to accrue.
They have an 8-point lead. Do they
Oh,
back?
3-point lead. 3-point lead. I was just looking at the score, getting excited that they have 8 points. I'm just being informed by our tech guys that Deco also has a great booty. Declan, there we go. Oh, where? Oh, there he. Oh, yeah. No, I can spot that. Yeah, yeah. Good call, tech guys. Iron up the manly booty out there. Good judgment. He's their Irish import, apparently, according to Kat. Irish booty. Sweet high five from Wildcats to Dogma player as they cross the field.
Need to amp up that spirit.
T-Frey's giving Dogma the chats, telling them some very, very Italian hand gestures happening. Very emphatic. That's what I like to see from Ultimate Play. It's very emphatic. Yeah. I like the Wildcats line who just seem to... They're chilling. Hand up from Panu. Tyson gets some claps in.
Nice pull.
Not a lot of loft, but hey, do you need it?
Received by Tyler.
To Panu. Oh,
Zone set.
this is the 1-4, but it's against a zone defense. How can they... They're going to have to change their structure. The 1-4 will not work for them. Sticky with the disc, looking around. Threads it through, but Nando sneaks right in.
Getting a hand to it.
For an injured player, he's doing what he likes.
Almost macking it back to the offense, but not quite.
Always catch on D, kiddies.
Is Joe walking to pick up the disc. Looking for that break to Tifrey. He's fired up.
Tifrey is on fire.
It's 9-5 to Dogma. Come on, Wildcats.
Heads down as the Wildcats team walk across the field.
You now see Kelsey, who are referring to either, running across the field.
Oh, but she's facing the wrong way. You can't see the booty. Maybe we should get her to run back over the other side and check the score from the other game. Christchurch steadily building the pressure and intensity.
The Christchurch women getting very excited on the sideline.
Who wouldn't be? This is good quality ultimate.
Rachel's so excited, she's now jumping up and down.
So Dogma, part of Credo Ultimate Club, is using many new innovative ways to recruit and train our players.
Such as?
Currently, we're investigating the use of Tinder to recruit for our mixed team. So far, not as many matches as I would like. That's all
Is
from
this
me.
just your strategy, or is everyone in the team invested?
This is a legitimate club strategy. I have it on very... Trust me. Just trust me.
Oh, well. And the trust from Matt Grace. Christchurch is cranking their zone. They're doing well. Dan Davis to Pete Cadman, to Panu, to Isaac Harper, getting some yards. Excellent look. Panu again. Back to Isaac. They're doing some give and go. I'm loving it. I am loving it.
They need to stop these breaks.
Oh, Reese snaffles a disc. Pops it to Tom Curtis, who chills and pops it to Davis.
Nice
And
work.
Davis shot at the zone, and Peter Hoban takes it with a big bounding leap. Beautiful stuff. That
That's-
looked a lot more clinical than their last point.
That's definitely the offense we want to see from Wildcats.
Christchurch women looking a little bit more concerned on the sideline.
They're hugging each other for support.
I'm not sure they need to be. It's still 9-6. Reese Hearn strolling across the sideline, looking chilly after his chilly offense.
I think me and Beck are going to go warm up for our semi-final in a second, so we will see you all later on the field.
I don't think the two of them have their priorities straight. Wanting to do well in
We'll
their
leave
game,
you.
over commentating.
With Zoe and potentially James Holt.
No, James is backing out, but it's me and Eva sliding out.
I'm now being joined by Seb, who is the injured player for Wildcats.
Hello.
Back to the game.
That's good. Sam with a disc now, up the line. Oh,
Joe
good D there
misses.
from Dan Davis.
You rarely see that miss from Joe.
Drop there from Tim. Uncharacteristic, unlucky.
Was the throw just too much of a bullet for him?
Looks like it.
Can Dogma make the most of this? Swing across the field.
Hard mark from Dan Davis.
Handler's just working it up nicely. Nice up the line.
Sam with the disc now.
Another
Swing.
break. And swinging again. A nice bid.
Jesus.
Joe looking for his dump. Isaac marking him out.
This is a good D from Wildcats.
Lots of pressure. Pushing them backwards. Handler's having to work really hard. Ah!
Start. And a D from Wildcats. Oh, foul called.
So that's the receiver calling the foul.
Receiver Sam, I believe.
Debating with Sticky over
Sam
what
is-
happened.
Is looking a little bit concerned. It looks like it's going to be contested, I believe. It's hard to tell from here.
A lot of discussion going on. I think they should just hug it out.
And the resolution is a turnover, I believe. Is it? Yeah, turnover.
So the foul must have been retracted.
It's a good call from Sam right there.
Nice spirited move.
Wildcats all the way. It's Dan Davis bringing up to the line to interplay.
Joe's on the mark.
A horror stat coming out from Wildcats. We'll have a slash from Tim and a deep cut now from Pete.
Two bids on that disc and neither Wildcat player can catch it.
Wildcats flow not seeming to come together at this point.
Joe picking up. Swinging across to Toby. And a break throw. Handler's just being chilly with the disc again. Nice marking out of the dump. Almost got there.
That's a point for Dogma.
Lovely score by Joe, cutting up the line as the handler.
(10-6) now, 4-point lead to Dogma over the Wildcats.
Wildcats
B
looking
team.
pretty mopey going onto the field.
Well, Zoe, how was your weekend been?
Mine's been great, Sam. How about yours?
Yes, it was pretty
Getting
good.
injured? It's real fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Ow. Yeah, it's pretty disheartening watching your team go out there and play.
You can actually watch Seb get injured if you really want to.
Yeah, it's on film.
It's on film.
Indeed it is.
Matt's back.
So I'm back. I forgot to introduce myself before. I'm Matt Grace, also known as...
Find him on Tinder.
No, don't, please. Look for Credo Ultimate Club.
On Tinder?
On Tinder. Credo Ultimate Club on Tinder. But Matt Grace, also known as the handsome Matt of Ultimate. There aren't a lot of handsome Matts in Ultimate, so I'm really easy to find. Also, check Wellington Wildcats, you'll see what I mean.
Matt Borden's pretty handsome.
I cannot confirm that as an official nickname. Pull goes up, nice and high.
Sam to receive. Centers to Nick Panu.
Swing across. Nano on disc. Chilly handler movement.
Looks like a 1-4-2 from Wildcats.
Looking for that downfield option, but they can't quite get it there. Sticky stuck on the sideline.
Cutting looks a bit slow from the Wildcats.
Nando marking not facing the frisbee.
And a pick
And
called.
a pick is called. Just like to point out that Eva has only moved about 5 meters away, so she literally did ditch me for nothing. She is sitting on the sideline.
And it's Tim to Nick Panu.
Nice swings across the field.
Another pick.
Another pick.
Peter doesn't seem too happy about the call. This is true. And a violation of the restart from the pick.
They did not let Tom and Peter get back to where they should be before the disc was tapped in.
And Tim to Peter on the sideline. Peter
Fake.
faking the hut.
Faking that huck. Swings back. All the way across field to Sam. And the huck
And
goes
Sam
up.
bangs it.
Can Peter pull it down, or is T-Frame going to
Peter
get there?
versus T-Frame. Oh, and Peter's going to call a foul.
T-Frame boxes out, but was it a foul? Reese, the photographer, coming to view the replay, wants to be sure of the call. I believe it has been retracted and it is a turnover.
There wasn't much touch there though, looking at the replay. But we see a retracted call from Peter Hogan. Credo with a disc on the zone line. Break.
Nice handler movement again.
And another break coming up.
Another break forehand. A huck
And
from
it's
Nando.
up. And out of the field it looks like.
Too many wheat bix.
Nando failing.
Nando just having a bit too much ambition there, I think is what Seb meant to say.
That's a hit that Nando will usually make. Nando obviously being one of the core cutters for the Taniwha team that travelled overseas to London last year. Wildcats with another chance.
Nick about to tap the disc in. Again, we see lots of handler movement.
Tyson with the disc now, looking for an upline option, and
Huck!
he's heading it to Peter.
Peter catches it easily, but there is no one there for him to
Peter's
pass
isolated
to.
on the corner. Recess to Timage.
But now the defense is set again. Panu unmarked for the dump.
Sam
Swinging.
Masters. Up the line.
But deed by Nando.
Topsy-turvy point from both teams.
Huck, another huck goes up. Nando pulling it down over Sam.
Tom now with the disc, looking up the line. It swings. Up the line now to Nando. And a timeout is called. Or, yeah,
Timeout called. Dogman probably going to set up that end zone play again.
Well, there's a lot of hucks at that point.
Making for more
all of them
exciting
not coming
Ultimate.
off.
We still made it more exciting. One came off. The one in Nando came off.
That's true. Sam not able to get around Nando for that one.
Made a bid, but was not successful. Will we see more singing from Dogma? That is the real question.
Yeah, what we're seeing is, look, yeah, I think
Apparently, as you may have heard before, they are the best choir at Nationals.
I think they're singing the same song again.
They are again singing Swing Low, Sweet Chariot.
I'm confused. Dogma all looking pretty happy out there. You know? Look at them. Yeah, no, I'm a bit confused. I'm not sure what to commentate about this. Zoe, you got anything to say?
Maybe they should be the halftime show
Yeah. I think halftime's already been.
for the final.
Ah, that's a good point. Final. I wonder how the other game's going, actually. Looks like Wildcats AO over Groot.
Again, for the second time, Wildcats have in sync timeouts, as there is also a timeout in the other semi-final, Group versus Wildcats A. I'm not sure how this keeps happening.
It's actually been a great weekend for Wildcats, the club overall, as we set to see two teams, an A and a B squad, make this both into the semi-finals, showing the depth with the Wildcats.
They were hoping for a
Squad.
Wildcats final.
But we shall see how this game ends up.
Wildcats need to get their head back in the game if that's going to happen on this field.
Go.
They've set back up after the timeout.
Looks like an interesting play with one member of the Dogma on the opposite cone and Tom looking a bit isolated in the zone.
An interesting looking ISO. Disc is in, swinging.
And an instant swing to the centre. And an
Nice.
easy score for Dogma.
And a spike. They made that look easy.
Looks like a set play out there from Dogma off the timeout.
No, Seb, I think they would call a timeout and not set a play.
That was crisp, you know, that was crisp. Wildcats looking a bit flat. Now the weather's a bit interesting at the moment. It looks like it's about to rain, to be honest. Clouds greying over. But the wind this weekend has been phenomenal. It's been a hefty lack of it, considering Wellington's usual wind.
How you have a hefty lack, we're not entirely sure.
Mate, English is not my first language.
That's just a lie.
Shh, they don't know that. And looks like quite a heavy hand in the line actually for Wildcats.
Hey, wait, sideline wins games, yeah? Focusing on this point.
Sam Masters routing up the boys.
Isaac on the sideline trying to pump up the Wildcats. Trying to make everyone remember that people off the field are just as important as people on the field.
Number 25. Oh, this guy right here. With the white skins. Oh.
Nice hut goes up. But it is deed by Joe.
Good D there from Joe. Owen not quite attacking the disc enough. And that
Reese
is a
getting the dig.
throwaway right there off the changeover. And Tim now to Tyler. Discus seated midfield.
Swinging again.
Back to Tyler. Pick called. Doesn't look like it affected the throw though, so it should stay with Tyler.
Tyler's going back to when the pick was called, as that is why all the downfield cutters had stopped moving, and he had no options. We now have Declan here with us. Apparently there's been a lot of you watching who would like to talk to him.
Hey boys, how's the party going? You having a good barbecue? Hold on.
Are you proud of how your team is doing?
Yeah, we're pretty good. Happy enough.
Clearly been working hard in this game.
No.
That's great movement there from Wildcats. Hopefully that score can put a bit more fire back into the Wildcats.
Declan's out. He's got to go back onto the field. Hope to give you viewers something to watch for. Question is, can Wildcats stay in this? Been going more point for point recently, but not making much gain.
The Wildcats will need to break at least 4 times in order to catch up to Dogma.
Dogma ready to go. The pull's about to go up.
And the pull is
Nice high pull.
dead. Decent float. Will it go out? No. It's good pull there from Pete Cabin.
Handler's swinging it.
It's a break,
break.
there.
Handler's just being chilly, working with the disc. Nice cutting now.
Sticking now. Bit of talk on the mark.
Isaac
Isaac
making a
with a
big
good bid.
bid. Forehand break across the field. Another forehand break.
And an easy score there coming out from Dogma.
Nice clinical offense there.
This Wildcats team, overall quite a young team. Obviously, you got a few old boys there. Sam Masters, Nick Panu. Well, Nick Panu hasn't been playing too much this weekend, avoiding overworking himself, I would say.
Unlike someone who's now injured. Seb has no comment.
Yeah.
Deco's back again for some more inspirational words.
No.
That was for all the boys back home in Ranelagh FC. Keep up the cheerleading.
confused 'cause
He
yesterday
really
we
appreciates your
had a lot
support.
of, a lot of fire going. I'm not sure. New Zealand side.
Yes, it's
Oh, yeah.
Sam Masters.
Yes, it's Sam Masters.
Seb decided to answer that question without speaking into the microphone. Sorry, viewers. When you nod, Seb, they can't see you. You're not being filmed.
It's unfortunate.
Pull goes up. Seeing a zone from Dogma. Swinging. Upfield. Floaty dump, but Dan brings it down. Nice breakthrough to Reese. Tyler up the line. And they've transferred to man. Big swing. Goes straight to Sticky. Nice throw. Breaking back across field. Layout D. Very impressive. Clearly T-Frey's convinced the rest of his team that that's the new thing.
Defense so nifty.
Matt's back.
I'd like to talk a bit about number 73, Dave Sanders. He's actually sold his soul to the devil just for this tournament. That is how he's so athletic, despite his age of 97 years old.
And Matt with the fun facts.
T-Frame sending to Nando.
And up the line. And a big forehand.
That's a great throw there from Tom.
Lovely. Toes the line. They're asking whether it was in.
That
Dogma has assumed the point while Wildcats are consulting the sideline.
Wildcats players are still interested in looking at. Look like they're
They
coming.
have
They're coming to the team.
deferred to the replay.
And he's on the line.
The replay shows that he is just on the line, which is out.
So he is out of the field. Yeah, so it's not often we get to use visual replay to aid our calls on the field.
It was real exciting times. Many of those players may never have had the opportunity before.
The person who's Dogma's going to be a bit upset about that.
Matt's back.
I actually think Kalani did that on purpose because he loves playing D.
And Tim now looking to see if he can box out Tom Fraser, and he's done it. It's great work there from Tim in the end zone.
Catches it in a 3-versus-1.
Now Tim's just amazing. That's the best way to describe him. Yeah, he doesn't necessarily get up. He doesn't necessarily bit over anyone, but his box is unlike anyone else.
That led to him almost being D'd by another player they didn't know was coming through.
Indeed. It looks like the Wildcats group game has now ended. I believe Wildcats was up by quite a few points when I
So we
last
assume-
saw. So
we
assuming Wildcats has ended the game with a victory.
I do quite like the look of that. All the Wildcats players wearing black shorts and all the group players wearing white shorts. So it's a checkered effect in that circle over there.
Quite nice, quite nice. It's a bee. It's a fly.
Nick giving some strong coaching advice for the Wildcats. He knows that his team needs these points.
There's a little bit of a breeze coming on, but us Wildcats boys shouldn't have much of a worry about that sort of one.
Sun's also trying to come out. That might be more confusing for the Wildcats players.
Stick on there. Paul now coming out from pit cabin. And it's
Bit low. Infield, but a bit low.
Centre does not a Joe.
Nice forehand fakes. Looking for his dump.
That's good movement there from Joe.
Nice give and go. Crossfield. Forehand, nice. These are lovely undercuts we're seeing. Not lots of Dogma players getting open.
42.
Break. Again to Matt.
Oh. And that's a foul called then. Yeah.
Travel foul call.
A bit of discussion going on between the two teams in the sideline.
There's now being a rules debate.
So it looks like a turnover.
So we believe it's a turnover because the travel was called before the throw.
The Wildcats now with
So
a
it's
chance
continuation.
to break. This is what they need.
See if we see anything interesting from Decker. Some nice D on Tom. Hand block!
Hand block there from Joe.
Nice,
on
Joe.
Daniel Davis.
Deco picking up the disc. What will we see from him now? Nice swing.
Sees Joe. Forces forehand from the Wildcats.
Nice handler movement.
A break there
And a
from
break.
Joe. And the disc is back into the field. And a
Oh!
turnover there from Dogma.
Deco missed the layout.
Isaac now seated on the zone line.
Nice fakes from Isaac.
Across to Daniel Davis. Dan Davis with a bullet through the centre.
Another backhand break. Sticky takes. Dishy off.
Centre to Sticky. Peter Hoban know what it is. Cross field to Tim. Pass to Dan Davis.
Another forehand. Handle up the line.
And it looks like
Dan
a
brings
great
it
grab there
down.
from Dan Davis. Score there.
Nice bid from the defender, but not quite getting there.
Bit of revenge on Joe after hand blocking him prior in this point.
Wildcats slightly getting back into this game.
Score
Only
now
a 3-point difference.
9-12 to Dogman.
Dogma calling a line. Must be getting pretty serious.
I would imagine this is going to be a hard D-line coming out from Wildcats. They'll want to work off a run, get a few points on Dogma, and hopefully concede to get around 2 to 1 points closer to Dogma, you know. Get that fire going again, you know. Huh?
They do seem to
Dashed
have
away.
relit the fire in their belly. Can they keep this comeback train rolling? There goes the hooter.
So, soft kick. Add point, add 1. So,
So they will play out this point.
yeah. So the game will either be going to 13 or 14 points. Wildcats are going to have to bring something out of the bag here. I think it's score than add 1 or is it? I'm not sure.
Ask Nick.
Yeah. Good pressure on the handlers there.
Wildcats D knows they need the turn,
And it's a swing there.
and they have gotten it.
A foul is called.
Foul called.
Oh, injury called.
Injury called. Correction. Injury that did not affect play has been called.
Sam looking worse for wear there, coming off the field. Looks like an ankle injury.
Must point out he was recently asked, is he still okay to go on? Maybe he shouldn't have answered that with yes. Could go badly for him. Appears to be his ankle.
Yeah, looks like an ankle there.
Nando coming to his support on the sideline.
Hopefully he'll be alright. An uncontested foul there, it looks.
There's also a foul, which was contested because it's gone back to the throw.
Oh. Jokes. Did someone put out the uncontested? This
Handler's keeping it chilly again. Swing up the line.
and Tom slips over for that throw.
Goes for the lace slightly too early. Isaac with the disc.
I think the throw was a little bit too fast past him. And a race dropping.
Reese possibly thinking about his throw before finishing catching. Rookie mistake.
That was perhaps Wildcats' opportunity right there. We'll see how the rest of this point turns out.
Foul called on the mark. Maybe they should hug it out.
Pete arguing that he was holding his own ground and that the thrower had pushed through his body.
The thrower is arguing that he has the right to the space in between his feet and that he should be able to use that space, and Peter cannot be there. I think.
I think saying that I think Peter's saying that he didn't move his feet, so he was centered right, and the thrower pushed through him.
But the thrower is saying that he was within his space,
Yeah.
standing within.
Hard to tell. It's likely that this will be contested, and
Kind of now looks like Peter's trying to hump the thrower. Interesting.
fair enough.
Disc back in. Up the line. Fumble there. But he recovers.
Just now centered back in the midfield. And that
Cross.
isn't
Floats out.
throws there. Too much IO on the disc.
Nearly hits the cameraman.
It's an eye release into the wind, but too much edge on that.
Isaac comes to pick up again, marked by T. Frey.
Descended to Reese. Reese to Pete.
Swing all the way across field back to Isaac. Handler's being pushed back down the field. Not ideal for the Wildcats. They're looking for that option. Isaac being marked really toughly by T-Frey. Break, high release backhand.
It's a nice throw
Just
there
keeps it in.
from Isaac. Send it to Tim. They're down to Isaac. I feel throw to Sticky. And a release there from Sticky to Joe.
Can Isaac gets there, a little bit in front of him. Swing. Big forehand swing, but he takes it down.
Tim to Pete with a big layout deep. That's good work there from
Nice
Dogma.
D.
Just back in play now. Up the
Up the line. Fakes the huck.
Dogma haven't had too many opportunities.
Engaging his dump.
With the long
Both dumps are cutting each other off.
Good cut there from top T-frame.
Low. But the receiver gets it.
A few haphazard throws here from Dogma, but they've all come off.
They looked quite pressured.
It's a nice throw there.
Almost getting a finger to it by Reese.
And timeout is called from Dogma.
I believe that means Dogma has now used all of their timeouts.
I do believe that is the case. Wind has just picked up here. Bit of a breeze coming in.
We might get to view more of the expert Dogma choir.
Looks like the women's players are warming up for the final, is it?
The semi-finals are next.
Semi-finals.
And on this field we'll have firing squad versus whoever they're playing, because I've forgotten. Hamilton. They're playing Hamilton, I remember. And the other one is the Christchurch A team versus Zodiac. Singing has resumed. Big cheer from Wildcats. Some Christchurch Chicos players running onto the field. Dogma have set up. They look ready to go. Discus back in. Swing. Up the line. A layout, but doesn't quite catch. Isaac picking up. Therese. Swinging across field. Back to Reese again. Dump. Swing back to Isaac. Nice pop pass, lovely grab. Fakes the huck. Forehand huck goes up. Peter comes down with it. And the goal. Game is now to 13, with the score being 10-12. There's a long, hard-fought point. Can Wildcats pull back into this?
It's a very good question, Zoe.
And I've just been joined by...
Mark. Thanks for having me. It's a beautiful morning here in Upper Hutt. How's the game been going?
It's been going pretty well. Wildcats have just been clawing their way back into it. They've been down the whole game.
Okay.
They're on a streak now.
Did they give the game away early, or?
They did seem to get their heads down.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, it's come to the crux. Luke Humphreys and his band of merry men from Wellington, they've got to score 3 in a row. Dogma just need to hammer the nail into the coffin to get their spot in the final.
Quote from Matt.
Matt Grace.
I would like to lose spirit. I've won spirit before, and it's not a good feeling.
Terrible words of advice from Matt.
Atrocious words of advice.
It was a joke. Please, don't mark me down.
A very unspirited joke.
Zero for communication. Don't broadcast that.
Long time between pull. Hand is up. Sam Masters up to the line. Foot fault there from the Wellington Wildcats. Not going to be called because... And rightly so.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Bricked.
Hopefully that's an indication of the Wildcats' defence in the next coming minutes, because that was quite lacklustre.
Not a good start for Wildcats.
I know. It was tired Sunday afternoon ultimate, which is unexpected because it's only the Sunday morning.
Disc is in by Joe.
Horizontal movement. They can't really get the disc immediately to the starting cutters.
Nando calls foul as he is tripped before he can make a bid.
Yeah, Tyler definitely clipped his back foot on the throw. Let's hope that Tyler remembers what he actually did and doesn't make a scene about this.
Tyler seems quite mad.
He seems quite adamant that he did not touch Richard Fernando.
He seems quite confident in this fact. Maybe it was a ghost.
There is quite a ghostly presence around the sideline at the moment, I must say.
Though our replay guys seem to be saying that Tyler didn't touch him. Nando just tripped over his own feet.
A very ghostly
So
presence indeed.
maybe it is a ghost.
Hey, Nick.
Nando seems quite adamant that it's a foul. So the foul is contested. They cannot agree to agree. Tyler may have believed that he had that D even if Nando hadn't fallen over, so it did not affect play. And a turn from Deco. Dump to Tyson. Back to
Timeout called.
Timeout called.
Veteran call by the youngest person on the team.
Wise move.
And we have 2 minutes of sideline action here. Not a lot of hats this morning, even though it is quite balmy in sunny Upper Hutt. Oh. Yeah. I think they're worried.
They didn't want to come over and choir and sing for you. I'm disappointed. I tried.
I don't blame them. You don't really want to lose 3 points in a row when you
Fair,
should be winning the
fair.
game. How much in time cap are we? We're already 16 minutes into 16 minutes into time cap already. It's quite a long second to last point. If Dogma win. Otherwise, we've probably got a good half an hour of Wildcat comeback.
Maybe. Maybe that is what to come.
I feel a little bit handicapped. I haven't really seen the progress up to this point, so I can't really make any review or comment. Have you been watching the whole game, Zoe?
I have been. Wildcats definitely got their head down, but now they seem really fired back up. It's much more intense ultimate. And Dogma seemed to be, they were quite chilly and composed before, and they seem to have lost some of that.
Okay, a little bit frantic, eh?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Discus back in.
Looking for the break.
Appears to be an ISO.
Yeah, open side. Tim's looking open. Oh, the defense gave him.
A call is made, however. Appears to be a foul.
Seems that Tyler Titov-Smith may have pushed off of Sam Linnartz to allow him space to throw that final throw. Sam Linnartz called the foul on that one. Yeah.
Disc has gone back.
Yeah. The Wildcats stack are very locked knees. They're very straight up and down, so it definitely is an isolation play with the handlers. There's no real movement from them at all. They're just waiting for the handlers to score the point for them, it seems.
Swing.
Great movement there.
And a pick.
Booth believes that there's some sportsmanship going on the field. Whether it's good sportsmanship, well, that's up to the players themselves. Yeah. Either way, it's discussion about a rule, whether it's a rule that matters or not. Who knows? Sam's pointing to the ground most adamantly. Tyler's waiting patiently. Check is in. Tim goes for the dump, makes it a little bit difficult for Tyler.
Pushing him back downfield.
Yep. Lost 5, it's now static play. Probably looking for the haymaker.
Loopy forehand.
Skybox.
Everyone under the disc.
Oh my gosh!
Joe comes out with it.
Joseph Penaya brings
Another
that
call.
down.
Sticky has now called a foul against Joe.
If he's not the smallest man on the field, I don't know who is. And he pulled that down over a good 7 or 8 players.
That was a pretty impressive play.
He's got a good read. He's got a good box. That's an Aaron Neal quote from way back. when he was trying to get into next gen in his interview. Aaron Neal said that he's not the tallest guy on the field, but he's got a good box. I think Joe has one too.
Discus back in.
Tom with a
High
little
release,
odd
but
flick.
it is deed.
Really needed to run onto that, did Richard Fernando.
To the sideline.
The man of the moment, Tyler T-Top Smith, with the disc again. Patient as a Hindu cow.
Layout, but not successful.
And that's a score in the corner.
Goal.
This is exciting.
The Christchurch girls are back on the sideline as they can't start playing until the boys have finished. They're on this field next.
21 minutes into extra time already.
Only 1 point down now.
Come on, finish, pull the final line. Get it done. Pull the final line. You're not getting it to the downfielders. Pull your starters. Oh. Yeah, that's a Credo. Yeah, Dogma. They're not getting it to the starters at all. There's no continuation into the downfield. And it's not needed. The marks are marking, so the Wildcats defense are marking quite straight up, you know, and they just got to move it wide. They're not adjusting. So they should be actually switch to a vertical, I think, Dogma on offense, and that will just alleviate that straight up mark, but I don't know if they've trained it properly. Yeah, one more point. Luke Humphreys, who is on the sideline at the moment for the Wildcats, is really looking forward to a 12-all Universe point game to 13. For that to happen, they have to score this next point. He's quietly confident. Yeah.
Pull goes up.
Horizontal stack from Dogma. Tom Fraser sets off early. Handlers are still living with it. Good pressure on the D.
Nice forehand.
Flounder to Linarts. To Richardson, to Flounder. On the sidelines, got
Another
some
backhand.
space. Good flow here.
Back into the middle of the field.
The engine that is Joe Panaya.
Travel was called.
Yeah, 2 throws previous. I dare say Dan and Joe have been having quite a good battle out there today. Same height too, so pound for pound.
Disc back in.
Flounder clearing, looking to Fraser.
Nice
Quick
grab.
hands there. They're giving him the backhand. Hands are all in the throwing lane.
Being pushed backwards.
Dogma really need to get that wider.
Nice D.
Some nerve-wracking moments here. Some excitement for the Wildcats. Disc is in. Static movement. They can't get it to the downfielders just yet. They're just living with it. Oh,
Hard mark on the dump cuts. Nice grab. And a hop.
oh, that's up. That's up to an open player.
Cannot get there.
Back in the day, Tim Crawshaw would have got that. He's a little bit older, a little bit wiser, probably a little bit heavier too. I am impartial, cameraman. Thank you. Well, trying to be. I've played for both. Yeah, we just want a little bit of diversity in the final. Sanders to Joe.
Nice handler movement down the line.
Good movement up the line. Hopefully they can bounce it early. Defense is slowly trapping again. Really forcing it up that open side. Looks like it's some sort of vertical right now, which is good. They've adjusted to that straight up to backhand mark.
Pick has been called.
A couple of throws ago. This Wildcats team really have been putting on the defense this last half hour now. Some amazing play. Great pressure. Richards getting the swing off. Good clear space onto the high side. Sam Linart's faking, looking to centre field. To the little engine that could, that is Joe. To the little engine that always does, that is Tom.
Nice flow going up the field. Just keeping their really chilly head that they had before.
A little bit of pressure now. Still count's getting high. Looking
And a
for
forehand
it.
goes up.
Sanders up, the oldest guy on the field. Oh, number
And
99,
Dogma comes down
Justin
with a
Lee
disc.
pulls that down. No call. That's game.
Dogma have won.
Dogma are in the final. Wildcats are, quite rightly, a little bit gutted.
They will be. They really wanted that Wildcats final.
That was a great fight, though. Yeah, it was. It was a haymaker, that one. Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing catch there to end the game.
Wildcats forced it so that they could only throw that to finish. Yep. All right, so we're gonna. What's the other Wildcats name? Okay. Yep. So it's a Wildcats Dogma final, and the 3-4 playoff is the other Wildcats team against Groot from Auckland. Cool. Thanks, Zoe. That was good yarns.
Thank you for joining. I know we've had many commentators throughout this game. It's been a good time.
Ended up
I
being-
hope you guys all enjoyed.
I just came here to drop money off. I know. And then I sat down. And me and Zoe
You can have
talked
to piss
for
off
the
for an
last
hour,
half
right?
hour.
You can have to piss off for an hour. Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Oh, am I going to have